Close watch scenes from the senior night ceremony as Seton Hall seniors Angel Delgado, Kadeen Carrington, Daisy Rodriguez and Ish Sanogo were honored prior to the Butler game. Jerry Carino 6 big dance seeding scenarios, potential opponents, and who Seton Hall fans should root against this weekend. The sentiment was expressed by senior Kadeen Carrington late Thursday night amid a disappointed locker room in Madison Square Garden. After 2 years of tough draws, Seton Hall basketball is due for a break in the seeding process. On Friday, the Pirates may have gotten one. San Diego State knocked off mid-major power Nevada in the Mountain West Conference Tournament, allowing the Hall to hold steady as a No.7 seed in the latest round of bracketology. How important is the seed, and the draw? It had the Pirates 2 years ago, when they got shipped to Denver to face underseeded Gonzaga. Last year their first round draw was fair in Arkansas, but the winner had to take on eventual champ North Carolina in the Tar Heels' backyard. Seton Hall fans, get ready to travel to Nashville, Detroit, Charlotte or Pittsburgh. Photo, Vincent Carchietta, USA Today Sports. Seton Hall, 21-11, will be making a third consecutive NCAA Tournament appearance for the first time since P.J. Carlesimo guided the program to 4 straight from 1991 to 94. The Pirates have not won a game in the Big Dance since beating Arizona as a No.8 seed in 2004. The unspoken goal of this senior-driven group is to make the Sweet 16, which the Hall last did in 2000. They will watch the selection show privately at head coach Kevin Willard's Westfield home. Teams potentially could bump Seton Hall down a seed line, into a dreaded 8-9 game, over the next 24 hours. The most likely candidate is Providence with an upset of Villanova in Saturday's Big East Tournament final. Another squad in the vicinity is St. Bonaventure, which faces Davidson on Sunday in the Atlantic 10 semis. Lurking in the background is Alabama, which takes on Kentucky in Sunday's SEC semis. Also, a loss to St. Joseph's by current consensus No.7 seed Rhode Island on Saturday could give the Pirates some breathing room, as Sunday's NCAA Tournament selection show draws closer. 6 p.m. TBS. Here is a look at the Hall's potential first weekend draws. This is with input from local bracketologist Brad Watchell. Read his work at www.factsandbracks.blogspot.com. Seton Hall Pirates head coach Kevin Willard talks with starters before the game against the St. John's Red Storm. Photo, Anthony Grupuso, USA Today Sports. If the Pirates hold on to a 7-seed potential first-round opponents, Oklahoma, Kansas State, USC, St. Bonaventure, Texas, Alabama, UCLA. Scenario 1, in Detroit, Friday and Sunday, with Purdue as the number 2 seed. This would be a favorable 2-game draw. The Boilermakers are horrendous on the glass in SED but soft inside. Hall big man Angel Delgado could have a field day. Purdue relies heavily on the three-point shot, so the Pirates' sometimes shaky perimeter defense would be tested. Scenario 2, in Nashville, Friday and Sunday, with Purdue, North Carolina or Duke as the No.2 seed. This assumes one of North Carolina and Duke stays in Charlotte with Virginia and the other ends up in the Music City. Duke is young but loaded with talent. Experienced North Carolina has survived the nation's toughest schedule. Scenario 3, in Charlotte, Friday and Sunday, with Duke or North Carolina as the number 2 seed. See above, except this is closer to home for those programs. Scenario 4, in Pittsburgh, Thursday and Saturday, with Cincinnati as the number 2 seed. At the moment it's assumed Pittsburgh will be the pod for Villanova and Xavier. That would eliminate the site for the Hall because the selection committee tries to separate conference rivals for as long as possible. If Xavier gets shipped elsewhere and Cincinnati moves in here, this could be interesting. The Bearcats are relatively untested by the American Athletic Conference's schedule. It's worth noting that their coach, Mick Cronin, is good friends with Willard. They were assistants together at Louisville under Rick Pitino. If Seton Hall falls to an 8-seed potential first-round opponents, Virginia Tech, Florida State, NC State, UCLA, St. Bonaventure. Since the committee would not place the Pirates near presumed No.1 seeds Villanova and Xavier, this would leave 2 scenarios, both of which are brutal. Scenario 1, in Charlotte, Friday and Sunday, with Virginia as the number 1 seed. This is the worst draw in the entire bracket. The nation's top-ranked team has a rabid fan base that can take over the arena, and the Cavaliers play the kind of defense that could grind an undisciplined offense to a halt. Scenario 2, in Wichita, Thursday and Saturday, with Kansas as the number 1 seed. It's better than Virginia and Charlotte, but playing a top seed in its backyard is never ideal. Staff writer Jerry Carino, J. Carino at GannetNJ.com.